And now to pretend we didn't just see Nancy, and we will call Bess Isis. Will she recognize me?
Hello? Oh, hey, V. You calling about something or just wanted to catch up?
The former. Found your job posting about Swedenborg-Riviera on the net.
Oh, that. Wow. I completely forgot about that whole thing.
So, is it still going?
I mean, I still want to scroll a segment about it, so if you can find anything at all on Swedenborg, I'll pay you back in black caviar and champagne. But I doubt you'll find anything new.
What have you managed to dig up so far?
Short story? Fuck all.
And the long story?
Well, it looks like Swedenborg-Riviera isn't just a radical philosopher and economist, but a damn good netrunner too.
Jack of all trades. Could you tell me more?
I could, but it'd be a waste of your time. I'm telling you, the guy's a ghost.
Can't hurt to try, right?
Well, aren't you just bursting with a can-do attitude? Have it your way then. I started looking into all this about a year ago, right after one of Swedenborg's followers lobbed a Molotov into the Helvetia branch. Tried finding some way to reach the guy, came up blank. Total brick wall. Hired a private eye, also came up with squat.
And the IP linked to the account? He would have used cloaking daemons, but there's always a mark, a trace.
Well, I didn't know I was dealing with such a pro here. Guess what? I tried that. I managed to pinpoint the SIG to Santo Domingo, but linking it to any specific address was a non-starter. District's jam-packed with units, as I'm sure you know. Asked some locals if anyone saw or heard anything, cash in hand. Zilch. Nada. Dried up all my leads.
Got it. Listen, send me the coordinates of the last data term that relayed the signal, okay? I'll take a look. Worst case, I'll lose an hour of my life. Best case, well, who knows?
Hey, if you're offering, why not? But seriously, V, I wouldn't get my hopes up. Happy hunting.
This was when we read an article online in the computer about a Swedenborg-Riviera. Yeah. What is this? Got a random stash here.
The use of firearms to advance through traffic is prohibited by the law.
Hey, order for Bartholomew. Bed mix included. Special order for Marina at Connery Row. Oh, it's the drugs they take at on the ship. Most of you know what that means, but let me fill it in for you gonks and newbies. Bartholomew Mortellini is a regular of ours. Delivery goes straight to his porn palace of a yacht. No funny biz. Drugs are supposed to hit like a good vodka. Smooth buzz with a gentle come down. Goes without saying we can still fuck shit up, but in a sophisticated sort of way, yeah? Barto turns a blind eye because he knows his loaded party buddies aren't the druggy types, and he doesn't want to bury any corpses in his closet. Normally, we lace the bed with it, the blue powder, so these old fogies are not only capable of fucking, but actually want to. It's cool how these things are all interlinked in the world. Although because the world is so big, sometimes it's hard to remember. But when we do gigs within one region, one neighborhood, I find that it generally tends to have some sort of a connection. Okay, let's read. Let's read. Bryce Stone. The world has changed, but the devil has not. Typo in the first sentence. Darkness is blinding the eyes of humankind. We have adopted our flesh and blood to cyberware, computers and strings of code. The children of God sense that forces of evil are gnawing at their souls, but they cannot give these forces names. I say unto you that I have discovered these names. They are doubt, hopelessness, hatred, and their offspring, loneliness. But fear not, I am the shepherd who will lead you out of the darkness. I am Bryce Stone. I will show you in 3 simple steps how to achieve success in fulfillment. Bryce Stone every Sunday on N54 News. Update, my newest book, Chrome Jerusalem, will be released next year. I have never heard of you. You sound like the guy that was preaching to the guy in the underpass. You know, the one guy that was like, hey, work harder, homeless guy. Vote for Paralysis. I'm pretty sure we've read these ones. And the Holt one as well.
Do not eat from unlabeled cans.
This is such a weak quote. This city should have someone with experience at the helm. It only applies for this situation because Perales hasn't been deputy mayor before, pretty much. I think we've actually read the majority of these already. Whoa. Execution time. Is your life missing gore? Do you fall asleep during horror movies where people clutching their disemboweled intestines feel like children's lullabies? Sounds like it's time for execution time. The only place to watch real executions in real time across the entire new United States of America. And that's not all. Watch convicts get decapitated, lethally injected, hanged, drowned, barbecued in the electric chair. Vote for how you want to see the next villain meet their maker and win a prize. All broadcasts brought to you by Profit Prison Limited. That's dark. That's dark. It's turned into a game. It's like super hyper capitalism. Sports? NC Corsairs won again. Oh my god, 9 players eliminated, 7 of which were evacuated in a critical condition because of people's implants being too deadly. Kamala Jones advances to finals. In No Life 3, the 17-year-old athlete from Night City will be up against So Tang-won from Korea in a series of PvP-style one-on-ones. Oh no, this is the worst timeline! No Life 3 is a multiplayer... It's a MOBA! It's a MOBA. The movies at Silver Pixel Cloud. Why is this site even working? You haven't even... Maybe there's a branch somewhere still. That's still in operation. Premiere though! Upcoming premiere? Bushido X was 10 years ago. What? Who's paying for this website still? Hanako Arasaka carried out of parade. An attendee of the recent parade to honor Saburo Arasaka has informed the NC Inquirer that he witnessed a man hurriedly carrying the body of a woman resembling Hanako Arasaka. There is good reason to suspect that this man was her bodyguard. We can only speculate as to the danger Miss Arasaka was in. Can't read anything. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Jefferson Perales wins Night City elections! Night City's newest mayor has been chosen, but just what kind of politician will the Haywood-born Jefferson Perales turn out to be? That he has no links to any mega corporations certainly deserves credit, though some of his old friends say he's not the same man he used to be. Oh, we actually found out a conclusion to this. Nothing's happening, but he won. He definitively won. Kang Tao got shot down, Lucius Rhine died, Saburo Arasaka dead. Yeah, I think we read these ones. They update. Biotechnica, labs. Small brain genes in development. Engineering genes for smaller brains. Max Jones! Max Jones! That's Regina's friend. The one that we accidentally carried out and had to, like, put in the back of a car. That's crazy, though. Journalists getting death threats every day. The unsung heroes. I'm actually pretty sure we've read all of these already. Wow, that's insane. Okay, well, now what? Now we go look into Nancy's coords. We could. Regina's waiting for me. Sure, we'll just drive over. Oh, this is insane. We're really getting close to the end of the line here then, huh? Nothing else for Johnny? That was it? Carrie did say he wanted to catch up again later.
My mother waits for me.
Guess we'll see. What is this music? What is this music? It's so... It's like the same beat over and over again. It's kind of freaking me out, actually. Back in Rancho Coronado. Oh! We can wrap around. It's a little bit tricky, but we're doing it. Oh, don't kill people, don't kill people. Damn! We're doing great. All right. Killing in the name. Okay, we're fine. The last data term signal regarding this guy.
Why this obsession with Sweden, fuck? Hoping once you find him he'll spill the meaning of life? Here, I'll save you the trouble. Life makes no sense.
Now with you in my head, agreed. Now how about some quiet time? Can't think.
You stopped thinking long before I got here. But sure, blame it all on the guy in your head.
Wait. Shh. I need to look around.
There's gotta be a data term somewhere here. Do you want me to go up and have a look? Is this the only thing that's shiny here? Okay. This guy was kind of like some sort of a cult leader, yeah? Kind of like Bartmoss and those people. But what were his ideals though? There was something about like the means of production something. I remember that article we were reading, which unfortunately wasn't in the computer that we were looking at. No, am I... Uh-oh. For some reason, I mean, it's highlighted, but I can't really scan it to find information. Is that a bug or is that intended? I don't... I am so sorry.
Oh, holy shit!
We have to leave. We have to leave. Oh god, no! No! I'm sorry! Oh, it's a dead end here. Frick! This can't be happening! This can't be Oh!
You're shooting at police!
No, I don't even have a car. I need a car. I need a car today! In front of me, not behind me! I need a better car. Erondite. Oh man, why did this have to happen? I accidentally... That wasn't supposed to happen. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Dude, there's like no roads in Rancho Coronado. Everything is a dead end. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, it felt like those cops were chasing me for like a full day or something. Fuse box controls the flow of electricity to nearby electrical devices. Electrical circuits have been overloaded. High chance of system failure. As far as I can see, I don't see any other scannable objects around here. Am I trying to follow the cable? I mean, I felt like I was looking at that earlier already, but I don't see too much around here. What's that sound? Electrical sound? Oh!
Pirate router.
Think this is our Swedes doing?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, they're like stealing electricity from the local circuit or something. I see. Hold on. BD, BD. We're not here for money though, we're trying to hack into it so we can get some info. Read the message you received. Who that goes in search of me has already torn off the bourgeoisie corporate blinders from their eyes and taken the first step toward the hanging garden of post-capitalism. But this is just the beginning. Are you prepared to go even further? New coordinates uploaded.
Sig's a match with what Nancy was tracking. And goes further. Out to the Badlands. Like a server proxy.
Don't tell me that's where we're heading.
Why shouldn't we?
Because this is all one big waste of time. The fuck do you care about a Borg fucking Swede? He rubs out sayings like a randy teenager and the whole world's guzzling it up. The 3 branches of government is a lobotomy on the people's autonomy. What the fuck?
Okay. You guys are on the same side though, you're both anti-Corpo.
Oh. I get what's going on here. You're jealous.
Jealous? About this shit, Swede? You out of your fucking mind?
Because he's the one all the anarchists and fist pumpers are quoting, while you played in piss-soaked dives for a bunch of stoned zit faces.
Don't talk shit about what you don't know. Happy fucking trails.
There's a little bit of truth behind every just kidding. That's a hilarious slogan though, but hey, no matter how cringy or dumb you think it is, it gets stuck in people's heads and that's what a slogan is supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. Doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, well, we could just fast travel, but if we're gonna go follow a trail, we might as well, right? Oh, straight trail pretty much. Just go straight down. Hopefully this time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's okay. We'll get out of here. Oh no! It's okay. That person was fine. That person was fine. Yeah. What is this teaching you about capitalism? If you have a fast car, your crimes don't count. As long as you're rich, it's okay. Actually, though, is you usually can't get away from the police on foot, but as soon as you have a fast car, then it's all good. It's almost like that's the intended lesson here. We're going back down to the Badlands again. Hopefully not too close to the border. Oh, we're usually on the bridges. We've never really been under. That was kind of cool. It's like a spider web. Biotechnica Flats. Kind of reminds me of when we were going out to the Badlands to find that painting. Even though the mini-map was telling me to go behind me. Is there gonna be a house, or maybe it's one of those smaller houses next to the, next to the solar panel. Oh.
Signal leads here and disappears again.
High voltage power cables used to steal electricity. Of course, we don't want to freaking pay the corpos, just steal it from the solar panel. It's not even really stealing, it's from the sun. That's fair game for everybody. This whole mass of cables though, nobody to attend to it. I feel like someone else is gonna steal the stealing. TV. Billy just to Martha. Hey mom, did you call someone about the TV? No, didn't call anyone. Okay, weird, because some guy was here. Black dude with dreads, fixed the antenna, said it was already paid for. Now it's making a weird noise, but it works. And you let him in? Christ, I've birthed an idiot. The weird noise. It's the one that we hear right now. That sizzling noise. Sounds like we've got a nice BBQ going on. Someone living in this place? Oh. Somebody was camping out here.
Damn. Another router.
Sounds like this Swedenborg really valued.
Sorry, Johnny. Privacy is a very valuable commodity in this super duper connected world. I've messed up. I've messed up. I've messed up. The road to stars is always paved with darkness, and the road to collectivism leads through a sea of blood. Will you hide your tail between your legs and fasten your corporate leash once more? It is very poetic and maybe a little bit too much. But this guy's got followers.
Signal keeps going to another terminal.
Ha! I've got a feeling someone's messing with you, V. You'll follow this breadcrumb trail, and when you connect the dots, all you'll see is a dick.
Oh, I'm sure you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Fucking A, I would. That cock would be the first thing Swedenborg did that actually made any sense. Except he'd probably give it some pretentious name. Like patriarchal phallus, upholding toxic masculinity. What do you think?
I think it's time we moved on.
Sounds good to me, especially because there seems to be a dust storm here. Somebody live here? I feel like this is the first time we've had a dust storm outside of story elements. Okay, yeah, we better go. It's getting really crazy here. Actually, a little bit scary. Okay, the third signal is where? Oh, it's getting really, really close to the border yet again. We keep going. Into the dust storm? Really? Okay, if you say so. Oh, this can't be a good idea. I can barely see what's in front of my own face. Yikes. I wish we could call someone. Oh, we can. Call someone, have a conversation while we're riding. Anybody want to talk? Takemura? Hey!
Your hideout's been blown. Probably literally. Where are you now?
I am done with squats, B. That is the most I can say. You'll have to be content.
He probably shouldn't be telling too many people where he is anyway.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
Spoke with her. Not in person, but we spoke. You know who I'm talking about.
She contacted me too. We went, as you say, all in, and it worked.
I don't know. I don't know.
No way of knowing for sure. All we have's our word.
Words are different in weight. This depends on who speaks them. I am certain that Hanako's words bear the weight of truth. She made you an offer.
Seem to know everything already. I gotta keep talking.
I only know what Hanako-sama saw fit to tell me. That is not much. So please, continue.
For as long as I don't go talk to Hanako, Takemura's gonna just be in hiding.
Gotta meet in person. Soon.
Very good. It will be hard to find a better sign of her trust.
Gonna be there too?
Not at this time. Arasaka is still searching for me. We cannot risk it. But it is only a matter of time, V. Anything else?
How's Oda doing? Still on the mend?
Arasaka provided him with the best medical care, but I cannot guarantee it will be enough. Wounded pride heals slower than bones.
Especially for you traditional Arasaka folks.
Talk to you later.
Be safe, V.
Thank you, Takemura. That was a nice conversation. Oh, it's slowly getting a little bit better. We can see far away again. Holy, that was kind of scary though. Not a single drop of water from the sky, but it was so smoky. The third signal. Sector... Oh, this is the Biotechnica Flats? Oh. It's a little bit further. Now the weather is like that dust storm never happened. It's crazy, my gosh. Blast signal. Do we hear weird noises? Not yet. They're probably stealing electricity from here too. You can hear it already. We can keep going. You can hear the noise here though. Oh! What was that? Railing. Fallen piece of railing. Someone climbed up after construction was complete. And then they set this up. Kind of feel like we're passing it by going so high up, but I gotta check up at top.
Oh, Christ, finally.
Look. Get far enough from the smell, even Night City can be beautiful.
It's a different kind of beauty. Not a natural landscape, but it's a kind of beauty. Okay, do we want to go inside here, or how do we do this? Biotechnica. Fuck.
Let me guess. Another router? My dick theory's starting to seem like a real possibility.
Let's find out. BD 1C 55. Okay, got you. No, this is pretty much it. I can't do any more. Can I? Oh, one more. Another message? You are getting closer. You are seeing more. The nirvana of Marxian Swedenborgism is around the corner. You must take the final step. You must be brave. Even though that was the last signal.
And? Signal leads to another place?
Yep.
Hey, maybe this is all part of Swedenborg's message. Life is movement. Fuck the destination. It's how you get there that counts.
Well, there's some truth to that.
Jesus, V, this is philosophy for the hoi polloi. Have you ever read a book in your life? You know what? Don't answer. I don't want to know. So where's this next lead get us? A yoga class? A Tibetan monastery?
No. To an amusement park. Gotta get going.
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you were gonna keep talking to me. Well, let's go to the amusement park. Where would that be? Pacifica? That's a hard place for us to drive to, but okay. Let's go. Johnny makes it sound like he's read so many books. Maybe he has, but he doesn't give me the impression that... Well, he's like a rock star, plus a veteran. Oh! V is canonically basically a zoomer, though. Does anybody read nowadays? Information overload from literally everything around us. Ads upon ads upon ads. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's attention spans were completely shot. Even in 2021, a lot of people can't read for more than 3 minutes consecutively. Thank you, social media. And I'm not ripping on these people because I would consider myself part of that population, very unfortunately. It's social media rewiring our brains. It's so easy to get new information everywhere. You just go and get that dopamine hit by reading tweets and getting likes and whatever. Actually kind of surprised to see that that's not really a component in the 2077 in Night City. It could be. A lot of people, when we go around Night City, they seem to be on their phones a lot. Can we also call Hanako, I think? Nah, lady ain't picking up. Who else can we call? Hey, we've probably already done this quest, right? I kept not looking at it. Oh, we did! Bonus! Yeah, I didn't look at it because I thought we didn't do it yet, but we did everything already! Who else can we call? Maybe Rogue? Judy? Carrie! Hey man!
So when can we expect the new Carrie Uridine album to drop?
Touchy subject, V. Got a few ideas in the works. Mostly scraps, though. We'll see what comes of them. Little busy with one for
Like what?
Well, drinking mostly. And procrastinating.
It's creative work. You can't rush it.
Take care.
Does Rogue want to talk? Does Nancy want to talk normally? Nancy? No, Nancy's too busy investigating whatever she's investigating. Rogue? Hey! I saw Adam Smasher?
Saw him, Rogue. Adam Smasher.
Saw him where?
Here, in town. Yorinobu let him out of his cage when Hanako was kidnapped.
Fuck. Could have seen that coming. Arasaka's now looking for unknown assailants. Again. What did they expect would happen? Our unknown assailants, huh?
Sounds like they ran out of options and had to think quick. Improvise.
Why am I not surprised? You know what I'd say to them, though? If I could talk to them face to face. That sooner or later, they'll get what's coming to them. Night City isn't what it used to be. That includes Arasaka. And one of those unknown assailants isn't who he used to be either. You'd think they'd understand.
What does that mean?
Rogue isn't who she used to be either.
I'd say that was obvious. I gotta go, V. Still a lot of biz that needs conducting. Look out for yourself.
Whoa, she immediately changed the subject.
Later.
That's right, back at the parade. We heard on the comms about Adam Smasher, and then Johnny visibly got really irritated by that. But we didn't see him again. Not since we were reliving Johnny's vision of what happened back at Arasaka Tower. And then Evelyn Parker's BD. West Wind Estate. West Wind Estate. Hold on, pretty sure we have that. We gotta get through some of these. There's a lot more here. West Wind Estate. I might have read about it already, actually. No. The southernmost part of Pacifica. The most neglected region. Cut off from the rest of the city by the combat zone and coast view, the area is weakly held by the Voodoo Boys. You can find them by Las Palapas Motel, while scavengers are a common sight. Wellsprings. They say Wellsprings is where you can find the average middle-class night citizen. They're not entirely wrong. Situated right next to city center, the buildings are modern-looking, reminiscent of the city's overhaul after the Fourth Corporate War. But the further southeast you go, the more the architecture becomes more diminished, older and often neglected. Homes aren't that expensive here. You can even score a 400-something square foot apartment for a decent price. In other words, Wellsprings is pretty stable until you find yourself in the eastern part of the district, where the houses look like they're about to fall apart and distrusting faces leer at you from broken windows. Valentino's graffiti covers the walls, but as long as you don't get in their way, they couldn't give less of a shit about you. On the other hand, the scavengers to the south, well, let's just say if you've got any ounce of sense in that skull, you wouldn't find yourself there after dark. Okay, noted for future reference. Noted. Noted. Another bridge that goes into Pacifica. A bridge is normally something that connects places, but the fact that to go into Pacifica, you often need to take a bridge from all ends, right? Not even just from this side, but from all the other sides too. It kind of signals that this place is a little bit closed off, more closed off than the other places. Let's do this one actually. Let's see, it's this way. This one is a suspected organized crime activity. Hi.
APB to all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported on Pacific Boulevard. Anton Kolev, a known leader among scavengers, believed to be present and wanted on 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Scavengers.
Night City authorities have promised a reward for neutralizing Kolev and his entourage.
Now do more than neutralize them. For free. How many of them are here? Kinda want to stealth it just for the sake of stealthing it, but it's scavengers. It's scavs. We'll have a look around. Either way, none of these people are gonna be able to walk out of here alive. Oh, there's some fancy explosives. Kinda want to blow them up. Ah, I can't mark anymore. Yeah, I can't mark that person. Or maybe because I'm looking at the car? Here we go. Okay, well, it's a pawn shop. We'll try and see how far we can go. Not gonna stress too much about it. Nobody in the back? Any snipers up top? Not particularly. $55 FF. Yay! Perfect! All 3. A little bit of foresight goes a long way. Do have the crash. It's silenced, right? It is indeed silenced. Oh, the camera. Oh, I was hoping the bullet would travel over. Oh my god, this is too peaceful. just picking them up one by one.
Hey, motherfucker, you're a bitch.
Yes, okay. Thank you for your opinion.
How dare you apply?
Oh, this is like taking candy from a baby. Only because I have the crash with me, and I'm about to die. Of course, the weakness of the crash, we don't have the distance. Okay, last guy. We play with him. No, it ain't! Are we happy? Those guys? Are they related? Well, they're scavs anyway. Oh god. I don't think they're related though, they were just nearby. No. No, this is talking about the miners that got stuck. The kind that's digging for ores, not the kind that's underage. It was kind of lame, we just one-shotted everybody. Because we got in a nice position, that's why. Normally it doesn't go that well. Implant list. List of implants that they got from somebody, probably. Don't know why I started with the smallest one today. Oh, we're done, I can't. There's no FF. Well, you win some, you lose some. $200, that's honestly not worth the time it takes to do. Any more readings? Shards? You guys were playing cards here. Oh, you have a computer. Great. Congrats, you're one of the few people who got to keep their heads. No, I'd like to look at the computer. Kiroshi Extreme Site 4553, Jason to Anton. Which one was even Anton? Hey, you looking to unload a implant? I've got this one. Kiroshi stopped updating the software for that module. Vision's acting up, especially when it starts getting dark. Not too great in my line of work. Anyway, you run into the one I want? Let me know, I'll pay. Okay, should be able to find something. Give you a call by next week. If you read this independently of everything, you might be thinking, okay, well, it's rates. It kind of just sounds like some kind of interaction. Like a business transaction. But then you realize it's scabs, and they're probably getting that implant off somebody's body. Hey, I wonder if they were doing some kind of a thing here then. There was a random wraith here. Okay. Scabs, being scabs, what's new? The last signal awaits. Oh god, this entire place feels so undeveloped. Like the Pacifica. Pacifica, nobody cares about what's going on here, it's just dumps and broken down buildings. Because even the police don't come here, so really, there aren't that many people who care.
Trail cuts off here.
So what? Asshole hiding here someplace?
Oh, maybe. Or maybe we get to another terminal. Have to see.
Funny area, this. Kind of complements our guy's style, doesn't it?
How? This theme park another parody of capitalism run amok?
Cheap entertainment for brain-dead gonks, that's how.
Johnny, we were on that roller coaster. Shut up already. Cheap entertainment. You enjoyed it too. Just be quiet. Wait, is it below us? No, it was above us. There's these scavs again. Hey, guess what? I've got just the thing for you. Make good use of my cyber deck. No system reset, you gotta die. All of you've gotta die. No parties allowed.
Capital is the blood of the global system of oppression.
Oh!
Money is a tool used by the colonial oppressors of our minds. Class division is the breeding ground of anarchy.
Wait, what the hell is this?
What it looks like. Swedenborg-Riviera. Ha! Come one, come all for the profit of Night City. Ha! Oh, that's too good. A wind-up philosopher in a box. Hand me a couple of eddies. See what he cranks out next.
Oh, we've seen this before!
You shall meet an attractive lobbyist when you least expect a violent outbreak of class warfare. Success is the delusion of the soul.
Wow. Basic AI system reprogrammed.
The means of production should belong to the collective unconscious.
Ah, yeah, that's what I was thinking before. Something about the means of production. Wait, so what's going on then? You're saying that this AI was the one who left the trail for me?
How is this even possible?
Not a fucking clue. But Jesus, V, how beautiful is this? Half the net's getting tweaked on wisdom from a puppet in a glass case. Hairs are being split. Spit is flying over interpretations. Oh, man. Let me tell you, 50 years of soul prison was worth it for this moment right here.
There is a little bit of relief. I'm the only rocker boy people should be listening to around here.
Need to take a look. Somebody must have tampered with this thing.
Seriously? What, you think you're gonna find a jack-in-a-box who wants to become a real boy?
Oh, you've got a terminal.
Look, someone hooked Swedenborg up to the net.
What are you waiting for? Let's see what secrets are flowing in those cables.
Somebody's idea of a prank? It's like not Shakespeare, typewriter monkey. Monkey, typing on a typewriter, typing out Shakespeare. Bunch of gibberish, but someone's gonna listen anyway. Hey, well, maybe it was good gibberish, probably. You followed all the clues, like the good dog you are. So, do you feel enlightened? XD, you have been pwned by the sweeteny? I can't even read that.
Okay, so if I'm getting this right, someone hacked into this fortune teller bot, rejigged its algorithm to spew out anti-establishment aphorisms instead of prophecies.
And then hooked it up to the net through a system of routers that masks the signal origin. Pure fucking genius. Can we find whoever did this? I need to shake their hand.
Now you want to find them?
For two reasons. First, they didn't leave a trace. Second, you're dead, Johnny.
Oh right, when I get in a good mood, I forget that. Hey V, don't turn it off, huh?
There's only one. Oh wait. Tell Johnny you'll leave the fortune teller bot alone. Connect to the fortune teller bot to modify the algorithm. How do I connect? Connect to modify the algorithm is not the same as turning it off. How do I do that option though? Ah. So there is a person behind this.
Hold on. I've got a better idea.
Let your thoughts dance the lusty rumba while accompanied to a joyful accordion.
What the? Ha! What all his fans think. Oh man. I know you and I don't always click, V, but I've got to say, you've got your perks.
Fox cubs are gathering data from the cesspit of the financial merry-go-round. Become the obese narwhal in heat amidst the blazing ice. Success is the delusion of the soul.
Sorry, Johnny, did I just miss talking to you? I was... That's great.
The means of production should belong to the collective unconscious.
Hey, it fixed itself. It fixed itself. There is a person behind this. We just don't know who it is. Shape your life. Lenora's prophecies give guidance in your life such as love, career, and health. Use her wisdom to make important decisions. Real transmissions that let you peek into your future. Somebody had an idea of a prank.
In heat amidst the blazing ice.
Ah, V. Let me guess. You called to tell me you're done bashing your head against the wall?
Well, not exactly. We found something.
We? Someone with you?
No. No. I meant the royal we. So, about Swedenborg. It's all a big hoax.
Say what now?
It's an automated fortune teller. Strings words into deep-sounding mumbo-jumbo. Someone jacked it into the net. Probably laughing from his chair.
Shit, V! This story's even better than I thought. I'll take it from here. Oh, your Eddies on their way now. Thanks. Bye.
Nance, don't ruin it for me! Don't ruin it for everybody! Let it live! You don't gotta tell the story, okay? This isn't the story you want to tell everybody the truth of.